Hey folks, welcome back to Schedule 1. So we have a few things to get organized today, including me. So we have some amount of product, but we do need to sort that out. We need to make cash, basically. So let's just make sure that... No, we need to put that back in favorites. Where's that gone? You are OG Gold. Where are you? There we go. Let's put that back in favorites. So, and you don't need to be in favorites. So those are both listed for sale. Awesome. It's been a while again since I played this. So, right. So we need to, our grow up is currently not growing, so we need to order some seeds and get that going. My plan, I think, is probably to switch over, but I don't think we'll make the switch until we can afford a larger property. So let's meet up with Albert and get some more seeds. And get the growing going again. If we get another, let's say, we were using green crew, aren't we? Yeah. We get another 20 seeds. Yes, thank you. Drop those off. We might need to get some more soil as well. Not sure. And we'll reinvigorate the growing. We'll get product processed. Is she paid? No. Let's throw a couple of $100 in there as well. Get that going. Actually, we've got a decent amount stashed anyway, so maybe I didn't need to worry about doing that. But anywho, we'll get them going through another cycle. So we've got 4 soil there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we get another 4 soil. That'll get we don't have any space for soil at the moment. Let's take these back to the motel, then we'll get some more soil. Basically we just need to kind of grind out some cash at the moment and be doing some deals. There's Benjamin, thank you for the cash. Do we have... Yep, Molly's only got a little bit of cash at the moment, so we'll leave her. Oh, we are desperately short of storage space. Right. Okay. Probably not helped by the fact that we're essentially trying to do 2 phases of the business out of the motel. Desperately need cash. Anyway. We will get there. We will get there. There's been another update to the beta version of the game, mainly to help make it easier to work with the filters and stuff, which is cool. Oh, cool, let's go. I haven't actually done anything with it yet because I haven't played the game for a few days, so fun to have a look at that when we get to it. There we go. So that's going to get so that'll get through most of those seeds, I think. Oh yeah, you get all of that stuff going, love, and we will go package what we've got. Let's see what packing supplies we've got. Have we got any potential customers at the moment? Contact. pallets. No, so we just need to grind out to unlock the next area. Okay. So we need 20 bags, 60 bags to get everything packaged up. Actually, 58 bags because we had to spare. Let's get that done. If I was being super efficient, I would have come and made a note of some mixing supplies that we need, but I'm not super efficient because it's very early in the morning here. Oh, yep, we can do that for you, George. We're going to suggest you pay a little bit more. And we'll actually do that deal now. Just go grab your product for you, sir. One moment, buddy. Have we got any bagged up at the moment? We have. We seem to have some random products on the shelf as well. Let's get that done. There we go. Awesome. And we will get back to work. So what's that random one we had on the shelf? That's for us. Okay, no problem. Right. And our laundry is done. Excellent. So let's grab those, and those. I'm currently in a hotel, and the ergonomics of my setup are not good. Very uncomfortable. And I'm also suffering from doing a whole load of gardening at the weekend. My arm really hurts. I might need to stop and rearrange things in a moment. Such a hardcore thing to be complaining about as we do what we're doing here, eh? Hey, it's the reality of being an old man. Yep. Let's get this done. Right. Bosh. And then this stuff. Oh, that's just unprocessed, so we need to mix that actually. Right. So that's that. Let's deal with these good folks. You're not paying that little for it. We'll make that a late deal, and let's just bump you up a little bit as well. There we go. So we've got to mix the that and the that, right? Let's remind ourselves we want Mega Bean and Viagra, and we want energy drink and banana. Okay. Let's leave those behind. We'll get that done, and also hopefully we'll be in a reasonable position for an honest evening's work. That, and then it was energy drink and banana. Of course it was. Let's go for 40 of those. And can I fit in 40 bananas? I can. How much space have I got left? Let's grab another 20 of those as well, so we can package some of it. And off we go. Seeing as the Rosas aren't about, we'll go across the bridge. Right. Of course, Jerry. Please tell me I have an spare slot. Yes. Right. That. So you go in there. And you can go in there. You can go there. You can go there. And then we'll grab those. We'll grab another lot of those. And we're getting caught up on stuff. So that is good. Yeah, the filtering thing they added, I've not actually looked at it yet. So you can, and I don't know if it's in this version of it, but apparently you can copy, you can copy the filter, or you can apply to siblings. So that's kind of cool. So I assume that applies it to the rest of the shelf. Not sure, not played with it. Not really relevant for what we're doing in here, but when we get to doing more fun stuff, it will be very relevant. Yeah. Everything that we need there, so let's throw those in there. And oh, yeah. Yeah, she's a good customer. We don't seem to be shifting any of this stuff, so I'm going to drop the price a little bit and see if people are interested in that. I find it funny, these two, Mrs. Ming and Beth, always order a single hit a day. I don't know if they just don't have much disposable income, shall we say. But yeah, that's been my experience on every playthrough that I've been doing. Every time I've played the game recently, they're probably one that's worth throwing off to a dealer, I would guess, because they're not very high-paying customer. They're not really worth the time. All right, let's grab you. Just throw those in there. There we go. I think if we can shift the product and start to get people hooked on that, then we can creep the price up. Or I may have just gone a bit aggressive on the price. Better to be selling it than just have it sat on the shelves, eh? You know? We want to actually be shifting the products that we are producing for our valued customers. We've got a couple of minutes, so let's go grab some more mixing supplies. Yeah, another 500 bucks. We'll take that. We could go do another run to the laundromat as well. So it was energy drink. If we do 40, and then how many slots does that leave us? So we can get another 60 baggies. Awesome. Cool. No, it's the Rosses. How am I under arrest? Oh, because it's curfew. Damn it. Run away. Not a giant problem. We'll just go hide up on top of the car park, because that's how you evade the police. Let's bump you up to 400 as well. Dealing with these cranky drug addicts. Come on. Like I said, I could never do this in real life because this many text messages would just bug the heck out of me. Right, let's go. Oh, more Rozzers. Oh, they're busy tonight. Do it going out with the baseball bat, maybe. We need to... Let's drop that there. Grab that. Throw that in there. Begin. Start that. That in there. That. Put that in there. Ready. You can throw those in there. Good stuff. And we may as well go do our dealing. So we need some OG gold and some biodeath. Let's load up, shall we? That is more than enough of that. That will be enough of that. Yeah, we'll take a hit of that so that we can evade the Rozzers if we need to. Go. Don't do drug, kids. Right. Bosh. Let's make some monies. Where are we going? Taco Ticklers, Western Gas Mart, Bud's Bar, Western Wharf, Sauerkraut Pizza. Okay. So I really need to upgrade the skateboard as well to a decent one. I am, yeah, but a poor, broke drug dealer. Western Wharf, Western Gas Station, Taco Ticklers. So let's go here. And let's go down here. Drop down here. Here you go, sir. And I guess that would be the risk. Well, not really risk if we switch, because the reason it wasn't selling is because I'd overpriced it, I think. Rather than people not wanting it. But we don't really have customers hooked on the new product yet, so that would be less optimal. And we'd need to be producing a reasonable amount of it, so I think really we want to have unlocked probably the bungalow, I think. Although the stash and dash, the storage unit's been updated to have more employees, the bungalow is still bigger and I think the better option. Yeah, I think the bungalow is the better option still, and I think it's $6,000 for the bungalow, so now, I don't know if we've got the option to pay any cash into the cash point at the moment. Yes, we have. So we'll hang on to that for now. Because we might be able to just launder enough. We might not, but it would be kind of cool actually to get that set up today. But we don't really have the capital, but we could at least get it brought, I guess. Let's throw those on there. Disorganization is hurting my brain a little bit. The fact that the bags are open is hurting my brain a little bit, but anyway. Shut the door, keep the rozzers out. Oh, that is already OG gold, okay. We don't want to do that then. That's the jobby that needs another mix. Let's get that packaged. So maybe we didn't need to run another grow actually, but anyway. I've seen some interesting tutorial videos actually of basically setting up a mixing just the mixing setup at the storage unit, and then you produce the individual products at different places and then take them to the storage unit to all be mixed through the same mixing line, which kind of is kind of a cool approach. But I think at the moment, probably I'm going to set up the bungalow for the meth, have that be its own operation, and then we can wind down the growing. We'll maybe just keep doing a little bit and doing the mixing if we need to, but switch predominantly because I've found so often with playing this, and I'm speaking to one of my friends who plays as well, that you end up just overproducing so much. And we've already got shelves full of stuff. So yeah, that's my thought. Benjamin, you got any cash on you? Yeah, awesome. Could we do any sneaky last minute deals? Just for a bit of experience. Nope. And Jesse, we just did a deal too, so nope. Okay, let's go sleep. And we will. What are we going to get up to today in game? I think we'll grab some biodeath. I'm gonna go over to Ibet. No. Let's just go around, see if we can do some deals with people. I'm not too worried about how much they're going to, and I think mix with one of our dealers, but we'll just try and do some deals with people. I want to make my way. The skateboard, of course, is so rubbish. I'm not going to bother. I want to make my way over to the real estate agent to remind myself what the bungalow costs. Do we have Meg as a customer yet? We do. Awesome. Because each little deal is a bit of experience and some cash, so Ray, I would like to purchase an property. So it is 6 grand. Yeah. So technically we've got the cash. We've got plenty of product. So with our nighttime deals, we would then make the cash to get it set up today. Probably. I don't think we haven't unlocked you yet. So I think cash point, cash point, cash point. Let's just go for it, shall we? Let's just go for it. So we need another 4 grand in the bank. There we go. Yes, it is a fine, fine property that you can buy a house for £6,000 or $6,000 even. But yeah, let's just go for it. We're back, Ray. We want to buy the bungalow. Why is it called a bungalow? Because they just bungalow roof on it. Sorry, I know. I'll get my coat. Right, let's head over there. Let's stop by the motel, grab our cooking equipment. And anything else that might be useful that we're currently storing. And start the process, shall we? Yeah. So we want that packing station. We want those. And that'll do. And we should grab... Oh, we need to use... There's a cash point there. We're going to need lockers. How much are lockers? $150. Oh. Kim, can I interest you in some drugs? Awesome. Deposit. Max. Cool. Let's go buy some lockers. We will want 5 lockers. Excellent. And everything else we will have to buy for cash once we have finished our work later today. But let's go visit our new property. Who would live in a house like this? So you can tell it's nice because it's got a dumpster outside it. And a delivery bay, which is cool because we can start to automate stuff a lot more. So it's a lovely fixer-upper. Boarded up windows, as you would want. A lovely back garden with table and chairs. Ocean views, you know. That lovely, lovely little fixer-upper. Endless potential. We've got a nice little kitchen through here. Lovely little space. No cooker, but we'll sort that way out. And then another lovely room here. Lots of potential again. Lovely views. So I'm going to go with a balance that's more heavily weighted towards handlers. Yeah, we'll go for that. And we'll do the deals later tonight. So we're going to have 2 chemists and 3 handlers is the plan. We're going to need a lot of storage racks, but we might have to buy those tomorrow. So we might not get all of the setup done today, but yeah. So we're going to have the two cooking setups. So that will make use of all of the capacity of one chemist, and then we'll be able to, in theory, employ 4 mixing stations. So we need 8 grand to buy 4 mixing stations. We could either do a double 2-step mix, a double 2-step, or a 4-step mix. We also need to put down our lockers. Now, you don't have to actually be able to access the front of the locker. You can just line them up like that. That works just fine. We actually need a lot of cash because we also need to be able to hire our employees. So let's do that one a little bit earlier. I just need to make sure I remember to do it. We need to drop down the packaging station as well. So we'll put that there. So I'm going to mostly replicate a setup that I've used a few times. There. So we'll bring over any... oh, we don't have any... We'll grab... I think we've got a little storage shelf spare over here. One. How about we do 2? 225. And we'll do it a little bit earlier again. Yeah, I think... Yeah, it was small, so that only has 4. Which is okay because we only have 4 packets of pseudo here. Yep, so we'll take those over. And then we'll come back. Actually, we could just... Now we've got everything we need to do deals that we've got lined up, so that's okay. Yes, we'll get this moved across. We'll do some more dealing. Deals are going quite slowly at the moment, which is a little bit frustrating, but you know. It is what it is. I've kind of noticed that the game, for me, felt a bit slower in the beta branch. But I don't know. It didn't feel like I was getting as many customers contacting me, but I'm early in the game, so you know, could be that. It could be that. Well, she's been busy. We are somewhat restocked. So I think once that's run out, we don't need to keep that. Just throw that away. So there's 4 seeds left and some soil. So yeah, I think we need to pay her probably, but we don't have any cash. So let's head to the basketball court. He's waiting already, so we can then pay her. She will wait until the morning to pay. I'll be back. We'll wait until the morning to pay her. Yeah, that's a reasonable deal. Let's go get ourselves equipped for evening's activities. Bosh. Doubt we'll get through more than 20. There you go. Then we want Western Wharf and Bud's Bar. The Rozzers out. Yeah. Okay. Let's try and keep ourselves out of sight of the Rozzers. Go Western Wharf. Over this way. Yeah, we now we need to get just there. Oh no, it's that one. Money for mixers, money for shelves, money for employees. So we need a lot more cash basically. But what we can do is we can buy the ingredients. Oh, she's gone up to 2. We can buy the ingredients to cook more, and we can Western Gas Mart. Oh, that's not for 4 hours. Okay. Beth. See, Beth's still slacking off. Motel, Western Gas. Basketball. Okay. What we can do is we can use the bungalow to cook in now, which will be easier. So it might make sense to move the mixers that I've got in the motel room. But that would also mean moving all of the storage as well. So but yeah, the game seems to be going somewhat slower than previous saves for me. But that's probably just because I'm not putting in as many hours. Because, you know, kind of when you play this yourself, you put in probably quite, yeah, well, I know, you put in a lot of hours. And it's a bit different when you're making a YouTube video. So we've just don't worry, Beth. Let's go see if we can find some customers, shall we? What time is it? Yes, it's early yet. It is but early in the evening. Kyle, buddy, no. Screw you. Let's try not to get arrested, shall we? I don't know if we have any of these as customers yet. I don't think we do. Yeah, I really don't just want to go and burn a bunch of time in the casino. So we've not got cash to put through the laundry. So I think we're at a bit of a wait to do our next deal moment. So yeah, I think we'll head down to the gas mart and see. Oh, there's Jessie. Good old Jessie. I'm going to see if we can nudge her up a little bit on price. She never likes it, but, you know. Yeah, we'll go down to the gas mart first. Oh, there's Jessie. She's on her way, but hey, Jessie, we'll come back for you. Let's ignore the guy with the saucepan on his head. He's a good guy, really. Just misunderstood. George, buddy. Right, let's go back and see Jessie. And yeah, at this rate, it's going to take us a few days to make that 8 grand. We should check if the dealers have product and cash. Steady love. If I know you wouldn't try and shank me, I'd give you a slap for that. But, you know. So Molly is well stocked with product. Benji could do with some product, actually. And he's got a grand there, so... Let's go visit Benjamin. Now, the laundered money will probably give us the money we need to buy the shelves we want. What we had... Yeah, we've got some jars we can drop off with Benji. So let's give him those. And we'll take that. Nice. Do I need... How are our stocks? Let's do a bit of reorganizing, shall we? Everything's a bit chaotic, and so that's ours. OG Gold. Let's just understand our supply situation. So we are well stocked for OG Gold, but we've only got a little bit of Biodeath left. So it might be worth us dashing into the warehouse and just grabbing enough to do a little bit of a cook. If we do 2 and 2, yeah, we'll just do a little bit. No, run away, run away. You're not interested, officer. Honest. I don't really want to take all the mixing stuff down there. No, we'll go cook it and we'll bring it back. I think that makes way more sense. In fact, we'll start it cooking and we'll just leave it. And come back to it. Because that's safe, isn't it? Yeah, so it's going to take us a little while to get this really up and running. But we'll get there. So let's go grab some of our stock of Cruddy Pseudo. We need to get all this used up. There we go. So yeah, well, come on. Stir. This is so much better when I don't have to do it myself. And getting into proper automation is so much better. Not blow the bungalow up, shall we? That would be good. Because we've had quite a productive day, I wouldn't want to have to do it again. There we go. Let's get that going. But yeah, it'd be so much nicer when we don't have to do this job ourselves. Let's get that on the boil. Oof. Ooh, there we go. A bit over enthusiastic, but alright, we can leave that to go. I'm going to go sleep. And we will see what the next day brings. Right, let's see if we leveled up. Hopefully we have. So we've got the full spectrum grow light and the battery, which is good because we can add bright eyes to our mix, which means we can see at night. But we've got to go one more level to get the next area. So let's go get some shelves and I'm trying to think how many we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, probably at least 12. Large shell. Let's just buy like 15 of them. And we can get those set up. And we'll slowly get this up and running. We'll slowly get it up and running. And it's just going to make life so much easier if we don't have to worry about mixing this stuff. Particularly once we have more clients. But let's... so we'll throw one behind each of these for supplies for those. These are more for overflow. And then on there... I like to have one behind here. And then we're going to have mixing stations somewhere here, and here. We'll have one there, and let's grab those and that. We'll replace those with all of those, and that can go on there. These can now go there. It's taking shape. It's taking shape. And we've got some space now in the motel. We can go grab some of the product from the grow operation. Move that over. Should have checked on our cooking as well. That's okay. I don't think I need anything more from the more legal supplier. So we don't need to be laundering cash at the moment. We actually want to be holding the cash. Next job, go check on the cooking, see how that's going. It's busy. It's busy, this life. It would be easier if we were more centrally located. We could move the mixers now, I guess, actually. Now I've got all the shelving moved, but, awesome. So that's done. Let's get that in here. Bosh. Oh, I put both in that. We did not mean to do that. Begin. And you. And you. And Bosh. Do I move everything over here for now? Got like another day or two till we're set up. Yeah, I think I do. Oh, actually. Getting closer. Maybe we've only got another day. Actually, we need to hire all the employees as well and buy all the supplies. So, what have we got? Paracetamol, energy drink. Actually, let's go buy some batteries. I know. It's not good for you, but... what are you two up to? You're always in here, buddy. Buy like 10 batteries. Of course, sir. Of course you can. We'll do it in that window. And and we will add battery into that mix. So where did we put those? There. So if we come here, we can unpackage, grab those, we can put them here with the batteries, and we can mix battery in, and that should add bright eyes, which will mean that we see at night, which is kind of cool. Did I do one? Yeah, that was done. Here we go. Oh, God. Really not very awake at the moment. That's better. And mainly, it's better for making videos, because you guys will see. Yeah. Was kind of my thinking. Yes. Gosh. So I think we'll play through this game day, and that'll be it, because I have to go work. Package. Bang, bang. So that probably means that next time we will be doing the setup of the bungalow. No, we sell you 225. Awesome. I should have done that for the earlier window as well. So let's grab some products. That can almost go into one because it's just a little bit neater. We'll take 2 of those and let's just go and see if we can do some deals, I guess. Actually, we should go grab the cooked product and then we can, let's not go through there. We can get that mixed next time as well. That would be sensible. Yeah, we need 8 grand's worth of mixers and then probably about the same amount for employees. Oh, I didn't pay the botanist, did I? Yeah. Those plants will be alright. We'll pay her next time. Wait for that to finish. So yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. It just feels very slow at the moment. It feels very slow. Let's say hello to the neighbours. Everyone's at work. How about that? So that starts to happen as they get addicted to your products. They will just start running up to you, wanting to buy things. Which scared the hell out of me the first time it happened. Let's just grab a thumbnail while we wait for the chefing to happen, shall we? Go. There we go. Awesome. Jerry, yes. Yeah. We'll do that on that one as well. Awesome. That's done. So we'll collect that. Smash that up. Gosh. Collect that. Smash that up. for now, that can go there. And we'll close up, and we are headed to Under the Bridge, Sauerkraut Pizza, and next door. Cool. That's a decent sized deal. And the higher your level gets, the bigger the customer's budgets get. So you do start to make more cash as you look like you've done a deal recently, Chloe. Under the bridge. 2, 3. Sauerkraut Pizzeria. Yeah, not bad progress wise. We've got the bungalow. We're getting it set up. Don't think, no, we don't have. No, Pete's walking off to the police. Dirty rat. Yeah, we're not far off. We're not far off. Mrs. Ming, of course. Do that straight away. Beth, can we push you to double your order as well? Excellent. Already we've got an excess of product. There she goes. If we took the cash out, we'd have the money. But I don't really want to do that yet. Benji, don't go to the police. Yeah, awesome. We can buy the mixers next time. So I'm probably not going to sleep at the end of... We'll do these 2 deals, and then we'll save the game. And next time we'll do a bit more setup work, because we're going to have to faff around with shelves for the mix. And we can do some of the setup for the automation. Pete. Good evening, sir. Can I interest you in some happiness, sadness, something? Let's just peek our head in here. So this just needs a lot of harvesting. And then, but I'm not going to pay you now because you'll take the money and then not work for much. So, yeah, it's the Rozzers. They're on patrol. Basketball court or the pizzeria. Let's go wait by the pizzeria for Beth. And that's going to be it once we've done these 2 deals, because I need to get ready to go to work. So, yeah. But I think we've done good today. I think we've done good. We've unlocked the bungalow, which is cool. We're about maybe a third of the way through setting it up. But next time we'll get the mixers. We'll get the shelves set up for the mixing with the filters. We'll get the... get all the mixers linked together with the automation and look to start getting the money for the employees, and that will start to make things a bit easier. So Thompson Construction is up there, or the basketball. Let's see if we can get to the basketball court, see if the Rozzers have gone. Yep. Awesome. Cool. But yeah, I mean, so we've got the pseudo, but we've not got the phosphorus and stuff. But we can get that delivered to the bungalow, which is also good because we're then not stuck on needing to be able to get in there at night. We do have to pay for that, but it's a bonus. It's a bonus. Awesome. Well, that's going to be it for today, folks. So I hope you found that fun, interesting, whatever. And I will see you all next time. Oh, thank you to the patrons and the YouTube channel members as well. See you next time.